What it do, what it be, what is up, my family? It's your one and only father, Papa Max, and today, my children, we are playing Let Them Trade. No idea what this is about. You know, it reminds me of Civ a little bit, so, yeah, that's why I'm playing it. Greetings, welcome to Let Them Trade. I'm your king, your monarch, and your sovereign. This clever little fellow on my shoulder is the most trusted advisor, Mr. Nuts. Dude, I wish it could read it to me. I don't want to read this shit. Okay. Mr. Nuts, squeak, squeak, squeak. Well said, Mr. Nuts. Yes, I have big plans to grow the economy in my domain, but can't oversee everything personally. Feasts and balls are so time intensive that I hardly find the time to do much else. That's why I'm looking for someone who is as hardworking as I am, and you look like just the right person. Let's learn how to play. Nope. Up in the top of the screen, you'll see current main quests. Okay. Side quests and milestones. You will be rewarded handsomely for completing these tasks I set you. Side quest milestones are optional, but main quests must be completed to finish the scenario. Do not pay attention. Oh, wait. So do pay attention. Lol. That was a Freudian slip. First, let's learn how to move the camera. For extra information, click the arrow button in the quest description. Boom. So I use keys. Alright, right mouse button. Rotate. I hate rotating. God damn it. Oh yeah. We're at a big table. That was like the one thing I noticed immediately. R. Oh, okay. You build your first city series are founded by placing the city center. Select the city center. The basic tab of the build menu. Place it on the highlighted tile. Okay. City center. Boom. You already know I gotta build that road. I'm way ahead of them. So we got Brimford. Now that you have found a new city, you can place production or residential buildings on neighboring tiles. Start by placing 2 potato farms on green, fertile soils and 2 pet homes. You may hold down left shift to place multiple buildings. Well, we got like 1 dude. City building count 5 out of 7. 4 peasants. How many's in here? Oh, it's my first city. Boy, there ain't no way they selling ads in this bitch. Oh no, it's not an ad. Why did I think it was an ad? Brimford, yeah. I'm Brimford shit. Oh, come on, one more house. Nice. Do you see little guys with carts transporting resources to the building tiles just then? Those are city transporters. City transporters. All resources must be transported from where they are produced to where they're consumed, and the transporter is responsible for doing that inside the city. When you're about to place a building, you will see arrows which indicate the distance, which will need to be traveled by transporters. A city only has limited amount of transporters, which means that the big city gets, the further the transporters will need to travel, and the more difficult it will be for them to keep up. You may have noticed that there are some gray unexplored tiles in the northeast castle in the top left. You can see the UI where the knights are listed. Click the scout icon and select the scouting flag, and then click on the unexplored tiles and have them be revealed. How do I do it? Boom. I don't like that they're not trading. Great, you have found a forest tile notes. Found a new city next to this forest tile. Oh god, I don't know why I wasn't deciding. Most resource buildings need to be placed on a specific type of tile to work. The lumberjack must be placed on the forest tile and they produce wood. Like all production buildings, the lumberjack requires inhabitants to work there, and in this case, peasants. So don't forget to build a peasant home in your new city as well. Okay. Lumberjack. Let's connect these bad boys. We got Ye Old Town to Brimford, yeah? I have no idea what any of this shit is. That's why we do the tutorial. Now, this is why I like these type of games. I like watching little gizmos move. This town's not as alive as this one, right? Inhabitants have needs and wants, and this reflects by the resources they consume. If the inhabitants' needs are met, they will remain in the city. But if not, they will become unhappy and move out. It may then take a while for new inhabitants to move in again, meaning the city will have a smaller workforce available in the meantime. The resources are broken up into two groups, basic and luxury. Basic resources are more important, and if these are missing, then inhabitants become very unhappy. If both basic resources are provided, then inhabitants will no longer move out and will fill all slots in the residential buildings, meaning the city has a full workforce available. Luxurious resources provide extra happiness, but are not enough if the basics are missing. Besides making sure that inhabitants don't move out, happiness is also important because inhabitants provide money in the city. Depending on their happiness, the happier the population, the more money a city will have to trade and purchase goods. Oh, they're trading. Now that you have two cities that will begin a trade with one another, however, traders will not move very quickly over normal tiles. You can speed them up and make the economy more efficient by connecting the castle on all the cities with roads. Fuck it, I guess we rode these hoes. You know I had to double it. As I mentioned before, transporters move resources inside the city, whilst traders move resources between cities. A city only has a limited amount of either of these, meaning they can get overloaded if a lot must be moved in one. Cities can be upgraded, increasing the number of traders and transporters they have at their disposal. City upgrades can be applied at any time, provided you have the required coins and resources. Now let's try this. Now select one of the cities, main tab, and click the up icon on the top left. Upgrade village 20, 20. What do I see that? Oh, we have 30 and 18. So I guess we'll be getting it soon. Oh, it takes just resources. That's why you want a forestry. We don't have any wool. Oh shit, they upgrading that hoe? Very good work. You have finished the first part of the tutorial. In part 2, you will learn about research in advanced buildings as well as upgrades and modifications. Next map. Greetings, my dear subject. After such good showing last time, I've decided that you have promised to teach another thing or two. Today we'll be learning about research upgrades and modifications. Before we start, however, we need to solve a little bit of a problem. I've been siphoning off a few coins from the infrastructure budget here and there to pay for my birthday party preparations. In time of austerity, as a strong leader, must make tough decisions and set priorities, you understand, sadly. So led me into some minor unintended consequences as the complete and utter dilapidation of the kingdom's bridges. Okay. Do you see these roads that are leaning over the shore of the bridge connecting them and collapse, and now the two towns can't trade? Let's connect them before we get started. Select the bridge in the basic menu tab and select the two if you want to connect them with the bridge. Very good. Now the cities with trading animals, wood and potatoes are nice. We also want to produce the resources, for example, planks. Our research made from where the sawmill required to build most buildings. However, before you build a sawmill, you must research in the research tree. Research is done in your castle. You must build a research center yourself and will be constructed for you today to help speed up the process. Open the research tree in the top left corner of the screen. Click on the sawmill and begin researching. Your castle will send traders to purchase required resources, transport them back, where they will be converted into research points. Don't forget, you also pay market prices, so if a research is expensive, it will cost you. Okay. We're almost there. Research complete. Sawmill unlocked. Scaffolding for quarry. Great. Now the sawmill will appear in the building. Replace it on one of your cities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Does this keep have a population problem? I don't know. Income from selling, expenditure from buying resources, expenditure on taxes. Oof. We just got taxed. We got phantom tax. Because we had a big purchase. Besides researching buildings, it is also possible to research new upgrades once unlocked. This will allow you to select production or residential building and upgrade on a new level, improving its functionality and providing other benefits depending on the building and level. Let's try it on the lumberjacks. In the research trees, make it level 2. That also takes 10 research, that's crazy. David or Gucci sweater? What's one? Let me, oops, sorry chat, you're not supposed to see that. Let's go to YouTube and it's a bit too loud. This is lit. Nice. Upgrade lumberjack to level 2. When I increase the upload by a good amount to apply the upgrade, select the lumberjack and click on the upgrade icon. Where is the lumberjack? Upgrade. Upgrade. It's like an upgrade simulator, I guess. Tutorial is very tutorially. I'll just say, why am I not 3xing this? I'm retarded. In addition to allowing you to level up your buildings, researching upgrades will also unlock notifications or different upgrades, and that they can be turned on and off at any time, and no additional cost. Notifications are unique to every building and come in different types. Some provide bonuses depending on the neighborhood tiles, some change the building's inputs and outputs, and others change how many and what type of inhabitants may work or live there. Both productions residential buildings have modifications, but for now, let's test out the forester modifications for the lumberjack, which was unlocked On your research lumberjack level 2, select lumberjack and click on the forester modifications to activate it. Very good. Last but not least for today, let's look at buying resources at your castle. Managers notice their auto buyer in your castle and send out traders on market purchase resources for the research center and other castle buildings. In the resource tab, if the castle UI, you can set the target storage amount for each of the resources currently in the economy. When you toggle the auto buy button, and depending on the amount you set, the castle will automatically buy or sell the selected resources. This may take a little while, as the castle will negotiate for a fair price with the cities, which takes time. If you want to speed this up, you can use the direct buy functionality. You can access direct buy in the resource tab in the castle UI. When selected, a list of cities and their offers will be displayed for a particular resource, allowing you to instantly purchase or sell at the listed price from that city. Whilst this method is fast and convenient, the price will not be as good as when allowing the castle to haggle for the price for you. I'm trying to use direct buy to purchase whatever for your storage. What was direct buy? Stock amount, trade, balance. Okay, congratulations, you finished the second part of the tutorial. I think you're perfect. Task for you, something smaller to get you started moving at the next map. My dear and loyal subject, welcome to the Crooks Cray, the outskirts of the kingdom. I know this may come as a surprise, but despite my impeccably wise and selfless leadership of the kingdom, there's have an occasional problem with bandits. Whilst Crooks Cray may look like a lovely and serene island, it has been preyed on by the bandit Big Bad Bob for years. I can accept a bit of stolen food here and there, but Bob recently did the unacceptable and started robbing my sweet trade. Today we're going to learn how to train, retinue, equip the knight, and finally kick the big bad's butt. First, let's research the light barracks building in the research tree. When it's completed, you'll find it in the castle tab of the building menu. Place it down next to the castle. Fair market value. Oi mate, I would like fair market value for this product here. Oh, dude, I want to just start reacting to YouTube videos. I don't know. Okay, peasants are unhappy. Oh my god, shut up. Three X light retinue. Now that you have barracks, you can train some retinue are produced in castle and can be equipped by the knight. When he is back home, the retinue will help him out in battle, increasing his combat strength and help him defeat bigger and better bandits. At the light barracks, you can train the retinue. Their newbies may not be the strongest, but they'll still pad out the numbers if you ever want more detailed information about any of the systems and let them trade. You can open Mr. Net's wiki by clicking on the question mark icon on the top right corner of the screen. It just automatically does it. Okay, great. Looks like a routine you're training. You can equip them to a knight, and by selecting him, and angular return in UI. Where's my knight? Oh, look, there's a big bomb he's making for the trader. Select guard mode in the knight UI and set the flag nearby. Send him to go teach Bob a lesson. Nice, he's beating his ass, beating his ass, beating his ass. Dang, he got a posse. Look at this battle. Oh. Did he win? Oh, get his ass. Who does he think he is? Man. If you don't get his goofy out of here, boy. Yeah, get his ass, get his ass. Dang, it's like the same exact battle, but with a different background. That's what you get for disturbing my lively try for ever good work. We sure showed him, yes, it seems you really are handy to have around. I guess you'll have a job for you. Report back when you're ready to see me on the next map. Toodle-doo. Finish. Branching out time. That's what I'm gonna name this episode. Greetings, little subject, Mr. Nuts. And I have decided that we need to spruce up the kingdom's wood production, and this forest seems like a fine area for lumber. We will firstly need to establish an economy before we build up a population of workers, and then we can expand and optimize wood production. Sadly, I will not be able to oversee this personally, as the outdoors wreak absolute havoc on my complexion. That's when I thought of you. You don't care about complexions, do you? I didn't think so. Now let's work. First thing we need to do is establish a basic economy, build 2 cities to produce wood and another produce potatoes. This here will be that, and then city center there. Let's road it up. Road it up here. Potato farm 1, potato farm 2. And then here we build lumberjack 1, lumberjack 2, lumberjack 3. Fuck it, lumberjack 4. And I gotta give them both homes, don't I? Oak Shade. Sorry. Didn't mean to blow up your groove. Oh my god. Fine work. Look at those little settlements, how quaint. But fine words, both butter, no parsnips, nor chop any wood for that matter. I've allotted you more land and development. Now it's time to get really serious. Shit. We're going to need many more inhabitants to work as lumberjacks. What doesn't grow on trees, will grow the population so that we have enough workers to meet the production requirements. Let's build another city center and let's combine them. And then here, build 2 peasant homes. And then lots of lumberjacks. There's 2 for now. And then let's get another city center. I love expanding city centers. But I don't know. Maybe I just leave it here. Let's connect our roads. Let's connect some more roads from here to here. And then what? Here we just need 2 peasant houses and 2 lumbers. And I'm probably gonna need more potatoes, so yeah, upgrade this hoe. Some peasants run out of basic needs like wood. Well, we should have plenty of wood, so I don't know. Maybe peasants farm? Maybe we get a farm up in here, and then housing? We don't have any wool. Peasants are content and have free housing. There will be filled for time. The city happiness is rising. Some peasants run out of basic needs like wood. I still don't know how to tell you, like, oh yeah, potatoes. Definitely need potatoes. Let's build, where's some fertile land? Is it? Yeah, let's get one of these guys to farm for us. It's more like, yeah, that's the kind of wood production Mr. Ness and I have in mind. You really have a knack for deforestation, destruction of old forest. Congrats. Okay, sweet. Let's do some fishy business. Greetings, loyal subject. A happy population is the key to strong economy. Inhabitants are not fully satisfied with their basic needs, but they require luxury resource to be truly happy and fully productive. Fish is a luxury resource for the peasants. Although I personally don't have a taste for them, the fish, that is, not the peasants, I guess it's understandable if your only other resource of sustenance is potatoes. I have it on very good authority that there are bountiful fishing grounds around here. Start by building a basic economy, producing some scouting packages, and sending the knights to scout the south. Here, fishy, fishing. First thing we need to establish a basic economy, build 2 cities, one to produce wood and another to produce potatoes. Let's get our little city center going right here. And then another city center over here. And we're gonna combine it with roads. These guys need what? Peasant. What's the hotkey one? What's this one? Hotkey 2 1 2 1. And then what? 2 3 2 3. Oh my god, I can't wait till we get to 6 7. Chat, I can't wait till we get into 6 7. Sorry. 2 2. Nice. Nice. First thing we need to do now is find fish. As you can see, the area is quite rural and not well explored as of yet. You can use your knight to scout and reveal more of the map. I have a very good authority. There are abundant fishing grounds in the south, and your scout there to have a look. So, Garen. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Wait, there's no fish there after all? I was told that without a doubt 100% guarantee there to be some there. I guess that serves me right for listening to that wandering shaman. Oh well, lesson learned. In the future only trust in the old and tested astrology, tea leaves, and animal sacrifice. Anyways, there should be fish around here somewhere. Send your knight to look north for fishing grounds. Looks like you're going to need some more scout packages through, though, so don't forget to build a provisioner. Where does one get a provisioner? I'm thankful I can't see them. So yeah. Maybe in the meantime, we build another city center. I don't know what I would need over there. Pretty much nothing, dude. Nothing. Guess let's build a research center while we wait. Like I already know we're about to do some fishing. Okay. Holy fuck, look at that chart. You found some good work. This place looks perfect. Let's build a city here and get fishing. Excuse me if I don't hang around. I can practically smell it already. Wow. Alright, let's build our little city center over here. To get a road to connect these bad boys. I hope they have ships. Here needs to build that and build a farm there. We're almost there. No, we're not. We have to get 6 whole things down here before we even think about getting 7. What, did I only build 1 fishery? Oh, I gotta make planks. Now that we have production going, the city will start trading excess fish. Let's purchase some for ourselves and store in our castle, which we can sell later if there are ever shortages and people start to get hungry. You don't want unhappy peasants, let me tell you. I learned that the hard way. Put the pitchforks, the torches, the shutters. Five, 6, wow. I know exactly how to get 6, 7. Wow. Uh-oh. It's a solid graph. Oh, baby, a triple. That's probably because of the keep. Keeps buying whatever its face. Why is it not buying? I was just not in our sources yet. That's why their fucking grav is wonderful. With that fish, I'm sure the peasants will be having no time. Why wouldn't they be? What a luxury. Your work is done here. I think you're really starting to get the hang of this whole building thing. Keep it up. Thank you. Finish. Sweet. Silent to the Lambs. Welcome back, my dear subject. Welcome to your first real job. Okay, fine. All the other ones were fake. Isn't this a lovely place? Trees, mountains, and by the sun and the soul in there, the ocean must be nearby. And do you know what would make this place even more beautiful if it were economically productive? Agreed. Today, your goal is to build up a basic economy with all the resources which the peasant and inhabitant class needs: potatoes, wood, fish, and wool. I've built a research center and a provisioner to speed things up a bit. Let's get started building. There are no cities here, so we're going to have to start off from scratch. You know where this goes. Start with 2 cities, one produce potato and one produce wood. Okay, and then we go peasant. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then 2, 2, 2, 2. And then 2, 3, 2, 3. Oh. There we go. Get to trading. Mistvale and Cloverbank. We gotta find fish, so this guy needs to start scouting. Let's see what he sees. Good, now that a happy population wants more than just very basics, they want luxuries. I, for example, cannot imagine life without my solid gold and mother of pearl jacuzzi. It's the simple pleasures that keep you going after a hard day's work. In the case of peasants, their luxury resources, fish and wool. You will need to build two new cities, one for sheep farms and one for fish. Sheep farms can be built on any green fertile soils. Fishery must be built on fishing ground tiles. Don't forget that these new buildings will need to be researched at your castle. Personally, send your knight to go scout. A highlight title on the shoreline is. Okay. I'll know when you build 2 new cities, so I guess we build one here. Great, now let's build a city with sheep farms and start producing all the sheep can only be placed on fertile tiles. So be careful where you place that city center. Researching your new buildings. The technology will be pretty expensive. I don't know when you make sure we produce and required planks are needed to sheep farm first, so we must have to build a sawmill. Let's upgrade Cloverbank, because I want the sawmill there. Basics. Let's build our city center there. Road from Mistvale to here. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 4. he's gonna scout, he needs to scout here. Let's build our next city center for this ish here. And we just connect that shit. Peasant home. Peasant home. Oh, I forgot I gotta research this shit. Whoops. Fishery. And sheep farm. Dang. Look at their value. Oof. This is looking pump and dumpy. Now it's going to the high. Sheep farm. Great, congratulations. Now you have an economy with a basic and luxury resource for the peasants. Now, that was actually all I had planned for today, but it is nice here. Now that there's all this lovely trading going on, I decided that it would be a perfect place for me to build my holiday retreat. You know, the type of little tower that I can put my feet up and look over my domain, watching all these people toiling in the dirt. What can I say? You've got to have your little hobbies. You don't mind doing a little overtime, great for the tower. You're going to need a few extra resources, so don't forget to do some research. Oh my god. Was it a tavern? Oh, do I have to make stone? Nice. It's almost done producing here, so... Yikes. No, wool is in much higher demand than I thought it would be. Oh, I gotta build another city over here, don't I? Looks like a meme going. Holy fuck. These guys are just printing. Everybody loves the fish. Holy shit. Very well done. This all looks fantastic. You really are a very handy person to have around, hardworking and dedicated, completely lacking any moral compunction about ruthlessly exploiting the natural world for material gain. That's all I have in store for you at the moment, but I do hope we will be able to work together again. Until next time, to do. Party peep. One of the subjects you have impressed me recently, so I'll let you in a little bit of my plan for the future of the kingdom. I don't quite trust you yet enough to tell you about the details yet. I'm organized and I've had a big party. Remember, there's a sensitive information that would be disaster for enemies heard about this. They are not invited. We've so far built up production of various resources, and now it's time to put it all together by buying food and resources for the big event. As you can see here, there are already basic economy here, but we still need to establish production of present luxury resources, so let's start off by building some cities to produce fish and wool. Two, one, two, two, one, two, one, 2, 5, 2, 5. Let's connect with road. Connect with road. Okay, and then a place for wool. Let's get it. Fantastic, our grand place is going to be the biggest tournament ever. We're going to need a lot of food and a lot of stuff. Sadly, there's not enough storage space for everything. I've seen the place reconstructs with special wares and some misterns some stuff. For the warehouse, we're going to need some stone through, though, which is mine at a quarry, research and build a quarry, establish stone production. Boom. Oh, gotta upgrade this bad boy. Where's a better castle? Nice and cozy. Cozy gaming. Settings. music. Taking his damn time. That's for show. I think tells we're gonna have to build that next. This will upgrade. Let's upgrade that, and then what, sheep farm? Almost there, we just need the wood. I need more wood. Nice. And I know this should get to building. Oh, I need more sawmills. Alright, Frosthaven. I feel like this took a bit longer than it should have, but no. Oh, I think we bought it. Let's go. The warehouse expands the storage space of your castle so you can stock up to 150 of our research. Now we're going to need a lot of food. Buy 50 bread and 150 fish. We're also going to need tables and clothes. Buy 150 wool as well. That's definitely something that's going to be a lot. Well, hopefully he gets to buy 150 fish. Buy 150 bread. Do we even need cells? Like, I guess we can have 12. I gotta research bread. These guys are spoiled. I guess we need more fish. I guess they're just doing fine. Fish. Now this is a thriving city. Urban development. Oh, he needs bread and clothes. That's crazy. He's gonna be very unhappy. That makes sense why we can have a worker here. Whoops, I thought that was bread. That's potatoes. What does it need? Oh, it needs bro. That's why. Lol. Bakery and then urban development. Coal and flour. Okay, what resource are they buying? Nice. Oh, I need bricks? Oh my god. Who the fuck can make oh my god, so I have to research brick making? I need some fucking ale. Wow, this is such a fucking quest. Okay, oh. We build a wool one here again. And here we just go to clay. Oh, I need to figure out how to make coal now. Stone tool making. How do I make stone tools? Okay. We're doing good there in that department. Wood and stone. Bombaclat. Connect roads. Trying to find a coal mine. Coal mine. Coal mine, charcoal burning. Where's that? Oh, maybe I can do, can I do brick making yet? I have to get charcoal, which means I just have to focus on scouting. Yeah, who doesn't love scouting? Alright, nice. Finally. Oof, we're definitely ending the episode after this. This one's a long one. I was waiting for a long one. And there you go. Mm-hmm. Brick making. No way I can finally research it. Now that economy's gonna start bustling over there. Oh shit. Holy fuck, we have next to no wall. Where's clothes tailoring? Yeah, I need to research that, don't I? Coal is super cheap. Bread is really expensive. Okay, let's check up on everyone. Missing iron tools. Business are running out of potatoes. Running out of wood. $5,000. What? And I need iron tools too. Sweet, I finally completed that. Thank the Lord. Alright, this was a fun time talking to y'all. GG's.